No, I can just go straight on, Kristen?
Yeah.
Okay, good morning again. This is the Brant and Brantford Local Housing Corporation Board of Directors meeting on Wednesday, December the 6th. It's immediately followed our Social Services Committee, and we'll begin with a roll call. I think the roll call has been taken. We do have a few members offline, but we are quorate. Declaration of conflicts of interest. Are there any declarations of conflicts of interest for any items appearing on the Brant and Brantford Local Housing Corporation Board of Directors meeting agenda for today? Seeing none. There are no presentations or delegations. We have 2 items for consideration and consent. Can I please get a mover and a seconder to put all the items for consideration and consent on the floor? Councillor Sicoli and Councillor Martin, thank you. Would anybody like to have any items separated? Yeah, 5.1, Mayor Davies? Same one, okay, so that leaves us with 5.2. Can we call a vote on 5.2?
All those in favors of the minutes? Thank you, that carries.
Okay, now I'll go back to Councillor Martin on 5.1.
Thank you. In the report, it says rental arrears as a percentage of revenues has decreased from 25% down to 23%. My question is, are the people that are in arrears on Pay Direct?
Donna Kirschnoff, Manager of Housing Operations, through the chair. The tenants are on various methods of payment, and I can't answer that directly. We'd have to look into it.
Okay, and can you work towards getting more of them on Pay Direct so that we got a better chance of collecting the rent that's owed?
Absolutely, yes.
Okay, and if someone is evicted, can they go back on the list to get housing again, or are they, what's the word, restricted?
Through the chair, when someone is evicted, if they have rental arrears, yes, they can go back onto the waiting list. However, if they were evicted because of an illegal act, they would have to remain off of any waiting list in the province of Ontario for a maximum of 2 years.
Okay, thank you.
Mayor Davies?
Thank you, Mr. Chair. And in social services, I praise staff. This is another, I think, a praise point, because this report tells us that our housing staff are really doing some incredible things in the buildings that we own and manage. For example, they've expanded some of the partnerships we have with groups in the community, like Community Paramedicine, the Brant Skills Center, the Brant County SPCA, the Brant Food Bank. So although we only have one building that's fully supportive housing, that's of course Marlene Ave. You know, these kinds of partnership programs, we provide an element of support in some of the other buildings, which is a really great initiative, and I commend staff for that. There's an increase in the number of work orders, so we're doing more to repair and maintain our units. Now, part of that's, we get some federal money that's helped us on that, and we can acknowledge and express gratitude we're getting that money. And then, of course, reducing the rental arrears and moving in the right direction. So I just want to thank staff. It's a good report. I think it's showing committed staff working to, as they say in the report, making improvements wherever and whenever they can, and that should be acknowledged, and we should thank our staff for what they're doing.
Thank you, Mayor Davies. Yes, and I support that praise for our staff. Any other speakers? Seeing none, then I'll ask the clerk to call the vote.
All those in favor of item 5.1? Thank you, that carries.
Thank you. That brings us to the end of that section. There are no resolutions. There are no notices of motion. I'm going to declare the meeting of the Brantford and Brant Local Housing Corporation Board of Directors to be adjourned. Thank you.